Hey guys, GamerJlee here, and welcome back to another video. And yesterday we had a ton of news pop up in the Halo community. A lot of things going on ever since the shakeup at 343 Industries earlier this week with the departure of Bonnie Ross. And hell, let's just say this now. There's been a lot going on since the beginning of this month because of the backlash that has happened from just them announcing their new roadmap. So there's been so much going on, so many things changing, and it looks like there's even more going on as we have news that another person is leaving 343 Industries. Because just this morning, Jez Corden from Windows Central, who's actually a pretty damn reliable source, tweeted this: breaking, a report from Lords of Gaming's Nicholas Downey seems to indicate that Halo's David Berger, Slipspace engine lead, is also leaving 343 Industries. Now, I've heard of David Berger a couple of times. I've actually read a few articles about him and about basically the engine. I think he's done a few interviews on Halo Waypoint during its development. But there's one issue with this article, and that is that he's not the lead on the Slipspace engine. That actually belongs to Michael Romero, who is the actual lead of the Slipspace engine. Berger's role is actually quite different. He is the technical director of Halo at 343 Industries. That's his actual role. So I don't know if Michael Romero is leaving. I don't know if David Berger is leaving and they just mixed up the titles or what, but one or the other might be leaving. We have no confirmation on this. This is kind of just hearsay and basically rumor. There's been no official announcement from 343 Industries. There's been no official announcement from either party. So at the moment, we have no idea what is or is not happening. But if true, whether it's the technical director or the person behind the Slipspace engine, that is a pretty significant departure. Not as drastic or as wild as the departure of the founder of the entire company, but still, the person that helped make the modified, let's just be honest here, the Slipspace engine is a modified Halo 5 Blam engine. So either way, that is a significant departure. Whether this is true or not, we're just gonna have to find out. But that was kind of the opening to today. So what do you guys think on that one? Do you think that there's any truth to it? Do you think that we're gonna get an actual announcement of one or the other leaving the company? Who knows? But as we leave one story that leaves us in speculation and no answers, we go on to another one that has direct confirmation from 343 Industries, and one that a lot of people spoke up about back in June of this year, and that is the rumor that 343 Industries was going to be monetizing and microtransactioning Spartan Points in the Master Chief Collection. Now, back in June, they did a community update where they explained that they were considering the possibility of monetizing Spartan Points in the MCC, and this brought up a huge outroar in the community. Tons of people talked about this, basically pled with 343 saying, no, do not consider this. Do not even think about it. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 and do not monetize Spartan Points in the Master Chief Collection. And I agree with that, not just from the point of I don't want microtransactions, but from the point of this game doesn't deserve the idea of even having it after the track record that this game has. I know that the game is better. I know that the game is functional and so on and so forth. But at the same time, think about the slap to the face that it is to the people that originally bought this game back in 2014 for $60, were unable to play it for years on end, at least reasonably, and then basically sat there until it took them another few years to fix the game and make it a good experience. Now you want to take a system that they added, again, free content, and try and monetize it. My opinion is no, it's not needed. There's tons of ways to earn Spartan points. You just have to not be lazy. And I know that that's rich. A lot of people don't have time in their day. I get it. I don't have time. I work a full-time job. But guess what? If these customizations that never expire, never go away, are important to you, usually you can make time. They're not going away. There's no reason to monetize it if they never go away. They never expire. They never disappear. That is the main point that a lot of people have brought up. And for me, when it comes to it, they just need to come up with more ways to get Spartan points in the hands of people, whether that's through challenges or other things. And that looks like what they're going to do, because this is what they say in the article. We can confirm that we will not be further pursuing purchasable Spartan points for MCC. We are also looking to enact changes to earn rates of Spartan points and remove barriers that players have been facing. The 100 point cap is being removed. Retroactive points will be granted, and we will be making further adjustments to challenges to make them more rewarding, along with bringing back double XP weekends. For further details, please check these out. And they do have a link there to their August update preview. This is good news for the people that love the Master Chief Collection and were worried about it not being taken care of after Halo Infinite was released. And that is true. A lot of people have noticed that there is a lack of content, there is a lack of updates, and we knew that was more than likely going to happen. But making it so that players can actually complete the game, complete their battle passes, complete the content, and earn stuff at a more reasonable rate is not a terrible thing. Also, bringing back double XP weekends, even though in my opinion the rank, the little icon next to your name in the MCC means jack shit, it's still nice to have for those of you who want to grow and basically rank up and so on and so forth. It is nice to have, but they definitely need to put this change into motion sooner rather than later, especially whenever it comes to having more ways to unlock Spartan points. I've had a lot of people come at me about the idea of retroactively granting Spartan points, and a lot of people have some reasonable reasons for that. I know that that's a lot of reasons, but they have some reasonable concerns. But at the same time, you should be playing the game because you enjoy the game, not just for the progression system. The focus of a video game is to have fun, right? That's the whole conversation we've had for an entire week about, is Halo competitive? You should be enjoying the game for the game, not just the progression system. The progression system and the customization are just a feature of that. But if you're not enjoying the game and you're just doing the grind, then what's the point of playing the game if once you've completed all the things, there's nothing more to do and you're not enjoying the game? So there is your good news for the day. There is your speculatory news about whether the lead of the Slipspace engine is going to be leaving, or the technical director, or whoever it is. There's that. So let's go ahead and leave you on with this. And I honestly would love to hear your opinions on this down in the comment section down below. But Brian Gerard, aka Sketch, wrote this on Twitter earlier today, September 14th at 9:21 a.m., saying Halo Infinite has had quite a few marketing partnerships around the world that included unique cosmetics. There are no plans either way at this moment, but curious, what are your thoughts on potentially making some of this content available via the in-game shop or other vectors? Now, I am someone who, when it comes to the idea of them bringing back some of this content via the shop, I'm not for it. You do a promotional thing, it expired, people had the opportunity to get it, but I also find that a little bit hypocritical due to the fact that their whole thing with this game is, we don't want our players to have the feeling of FOMO. We don't want people to have the feeling of missing out. So at that same time, if you're trying to retroactively correct this fear of missing out, maybe one way to do this would be, I would say, maybe a weekly challenge. Maybe add them to the weekly challenges and make it significant. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't want to give up money for a game that right now doesn't deserve it, and probably didn't even deserve it back then whenever they were running those marketing and promotional cosmetics. So why not take those cosmetics, if you can, and put them in the weekly challenge? Because one, that'll get people playing your game. It'll give them a significant reward depending on what it is, and it will get people to actually play your game for longer if they want to go for it. It's an option. If they miss out, they miss out. It's a weekly challenge. It rotates. Hopefully, we haven't seen a weekly reward return yet in Halo Infinite's history. I hope that it will be a thing where they do return eventually, but right now that is the only way that I personally could see them taking some of these cosmetics from partnerships and marketing and things like that and turning it into something that people can receive without a ton of controversy. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. How do you think that they should possibly return some of these included unique cosmetics to the game? Should it be through the in-game store? Should it be through a battle pass? Should it be through a weekly challenge reward? How should they do it? Or should they not do it at all? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been enjoying making content a lot recently. It's been a ton of fun and we have been growing significantly here on the channel. And if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and drop a like on it. It is much appreciated. But I will see you guys next time. I've got tons of content to make and we are not slowing down. So as always, guys, thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time. GamerJlee signing out.